Today guys, we're going to be doing a video on what to bring to a FairCon and some of the things people might forget and that are kind of like useful to take to a FairCon. So this is mainly for normal, so if you don't have a suit, it's fine. These are really good for you as well, some of the things. Obviously different people are going for different reasons, like if you're a camera person, if you're a video person, you're going to be wanting to take lots of like cameras and electronics and stuff, but this is just general stuff. There's something in my eye, so 1 second. Oh god, I've ruined the magic. Get out my fucking eye. Right. I may need to take my hands off throughout this video because all the things are in the bag. Now I'm not going to be showing how I pack stuff because I'm not going until Thursday and today is Sunday, Saturday, okay, I'm already, we're going through all this stuff, so yeah, let's just get started. Big bag. Let's see what the first item is. A plastic bottle. I recommend Lucozade bottles because they don't leak. You can go buy a normal water bottle, I guarantee you it will fucking leak. Every single water bottle I bought leaks. So I always recommend getting a Lucozade bottle, drinking it of course, and then leaving, like washing it out with hot water and that, and then just kind of giving it a stir and that. Well, not stir, Jesus Christ, shake. And just leaving it for a couple of days to get that kind of Lucozade smell. And then you can fill this up with anything. So even at the con, you can use this as a water bottle. Saves you looking for the cups and messing with the straws. If you've got a mouth, you could just, you know, shove it in and have a quick drink. So, Lucozade bottle is great, no leaks, and really do not want anything to leak in your bag that's full of a load of stuff for the con. That might fall. Obviously, lunch boxes. You can put a little bit of sandwich in there or little snacks to take. Obviously this can be for the train ride, for the car ride, for the plane ride if you're planning a plane. Or it could just be while you're at the con, just to keep food in. Like sweets and stuff to keep your energy, you can always put that in there. If you're a fursuiter, if you're not a fursuiter, you're going to need some spray, no matter what. Just because you're not a fursuiter doesn't mean you don't need to be clean and not smell, you know, you don't want to smell. So choose any type of brand, just don't like literally shower in it because you get a shower at the con. This is just for in between. So yeah, don't use it as a shower, use it as a little bit of help. And that's just fell over a little bit. This, what is this? Well, this is my travel pack. I'm going to take my hand off. And in this, I will have some cash. Don't rob me. My spouse can do that. That means I can rob you, but you can't rob me. In here I have my identification. So most cons, they do need your identification. Don't forget it and make sure it's up to date. So if you're planning on a con, just check your passport or your driver's license or whatever to make sure it's actually in date and stuff. But yeah, I'll have my identification and some money in here. I will have money on me as well, but it's like kind of emergency money. It's like something, if I really needed something, I'll have some emergency money. Where's my hand gone? There you are. I don't care about the magic. Majera doesn't, so. Ooh, this is a good one. Sorry about the creaky bed, it's really creaky. Yeah, I've got 2 items in one there. This is antibacterial hand wash. You don't want to get con crud. There's going to be lots of people at cons, and horrible to say, most of them probably won't wash their hands and stuff, and then you're touching all the handrails and the elevator buttons and the door handles and all this. Get this because it's a lifesaver. Wash your hands and you'll be safe. So yeah, make sure you take some of that with you. Yep, you saw. Oh, what else? What's the thing that's if you're a fursuiter, these are great. They're just little portable fans you can wrap around your neck, and then you just take off the lid. Can I do this with paws? Probably not, but let's just try. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a portable fan basically. I don't even know where the button is. Right. I'm pretty sure that's it. There we go. It's really loud one. But you know, just kind of, oh, look at this. So if you're standing like, wow, what? So if you're standing around and you really don't want a suit, these are pretty good to have on hand. But one thing to say is that I don't have some stuff that I'm going to tell you anyway. A power extender, or is it adapter, I don't know. It's basically that long wire with like another 5 plugs on. At most hotels there's like 2 plugs by the beds, and then that's about it. And you know, if you go to a con, you're going to have cameras, phones, laptops, everything. And it's not fun waiting for like everyone to charge their stuff and then take turns and stuff. So I recommend taking a power adapter, extender, whatever they're called. But yeah, that's definitely one of the ones people seem to forget. Just some general, oh this bed, Jesus. Just some general baby wipes. Just like after you've suited or after you've had like a really hot day. Great, just to give it a bit of a wipe, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Right. Dry noodles are your friends. You can cook noodles. Red kettle, it's just easy. 1, 2, 3, have a little bowl of noodles. You can always take a little plastic bowl with your own stuff. So noodles for the win. But also make sure you eat something properly as well. But I mean, that's like, desperate times call for desperate noodles. Obviously just some necessities that, shampoo, body wash, and all that type of stuff. It's gonna fall, no it's not. And then obviously snacks, crisps, chocolate, and that's about it in this bag. So, passport. Power adapters and extenders, memory cards, because last year I went to Compulsory with my camera. It was a 64GB memory card and it got full up quick, and I didn't have a laptop or nothing, so I couldn't exchange the files, so I could only I think on the second day I was done, but I couldn't take any more pictures and that, which is really a shame because I was videoing the first walk and the camera went dead and I was like, oh, why you do this to me? I couldn't even film the dance competitions or not, so that was really sad. But this year I decided to buy 2 64GB and I'm bringing my laptop so that if I did need to, move files over, it'd be fine. So we've gone through that. What else is there? I think that's really it, what I can think of anyway. I mean, what it's best to do is have a little memo on your phone. You can get certain apps that write memos and stuff, and just literally write everything out from top to bottom. Also in that personal little passport money and stuff, there's my tickets for the train. Make sure you have your tickets and make sure you have a little note in there to say what time you're leaving and what time you're getting there, just so you know, to plan out your day on that day for getting, the bus, train, blah 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 blah. But most of all, don't panic. Just take your time packing your stuff, write everything out, and then don't pack last minute. Just pack a day before, and then on the day you're going, just double check you got everything. Just have a list, tick off everything that you wanted to take with you. Most of all, just have fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be horrible to take all your stuff haul, especially if you've got fursuits. But it's gonna be worth it. So yeah. That's all I can say. If you think of anything else in the comments, you can put them in there, and then I'll probably pin it to the top or something, just so, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, hey, that's pretty good type of thing, But that's all I can think of at the moment. Also, last thing, blue tack. If you're gonna have a door sign, get some blue tack. Don't use sellotape, because sellotape can ruin the actual door, and you don't want that. You don't want paint damages and stuff. So, oh god, what did I forget? Bottles of water. You can get some of the con, so don't be worried about like taking 12 bottles of water, especially for first year, because if you just take an empty big one, you can just fill it up from the bar for free. So there should be, water's free from bars, it should be. So don't be worried about that. I think that's all there really is to it. Obviously clothes, clean sets of clothes, you know. If you're wearing fursuits, I have like 2 pairs of Under Armours, so 2 pairs of tops, 2 pairs of bottoms, and just so when the first look at a bit, you know, you can hang them up, and then, you can hang them up, and then you can still wear your fursuit and just put the other lot on, because you'll be wearing like clingy ones. Oh, that'd be horrible. Don't overdo it if you're in fursuit, especially if it's your first time. If you need to take a breather, just go to your room and take a breather, or go find somewhere to take a breather. Don't overdo it on your first day, because most cons are like from Friday to Monday, or Saturday, Sunday, the small ones, and you don't want to basically ruin your body on that first day. As much as it's exciting and you want to go like, oh, I've got a fursuit, yay, let's fursuit all day and stuff, don't. Because it doesn't just affect your, like, it doesn't just make you hot, it's after that. Because went to the Liverpool Comic Con, that was like my first time suiting for longer than 20 minutes. It was an amazing con, I absolutely loved it, and I'm going next year definitely. The actual venue was amazing for like having like rest, not because there's a part upstairs where no one really went. Only like cosplayers, like a couple of cosplayers, not just to chill. And that was a perfect place to de-suit and that. But what was I getting to? What was I doing? Oh my god. Right, yeah. And I had so much fun there, but it was after the con, after I took everything off, and you know, I had a major headache, I wasn't feeling well, my eyes, it just hit me, and I was like, I'm dead. So don't overdo, because you don't want to feel like that for like the rest of the con. Also, if it's like you just turned 18 and you're going to the con, your first time drinking, know your limits. Don't overdo it, because you don't want to be the person who has to be hauled, you know, around to the whole hotel, like carrying and stuff. Especially your roommate, it's not fair. Just know your limits and don't overdo it. What else is there to say about the con type of things? Don't be a creep. Have fun, said that. If you're in fursuit and you're going to the dealers then, or that type of art show, don't stand around the tables, because it's just like another little tip I'm going to say, because for dealers, they're trying to make money, and if you're standing in front of the table and that, and like doing all this and that, it's not really fun, because you know, dealers' dens aren't that big anyway usually, so it's not really, they're trying to sell stuff. There's other places in the con for you to just like pose and take pictures and stuff, so don't do it in front of the dealers then. They're just trying to make money, and you know, people are trying to watch the actual stuff on the table, and they're going to be distracted by, you know, a giant fucking blue dog. So yeah, that's really all I can think of at the moment. I think I've said everything, and I think this video is going on way too long for what I wanted it to be. But yeah, have fun. I've said that 3 times now. 3 times is the number. And don't overdo it.